This ain't your average, just them good vibes in the middle of the madness. In a good place, let them know what's happening. Let's take it all around the world with a passion. We talking politics, check, relationships, check. Do it for the culture if you really trying to flex. Got 4 brothers on the go, ready, set. From the suburbs to the projects, we got the beers and the ball heads. I'm talking beers and the ball heads. We got the beers and the ball heads. We the one with the beers and the ball heads.
Oh, what it do? Got them beards and bald heads.
Beards and bald heads.
Yeah. We got our resident guest here with us tonight. That would be Mark Pope.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, you might be missing a couple of beards and bald heads. Trevor is not with us tonight. He's trying to Skype in right now. He's trying to call in. But if you know Trevor, that you know how Trevor. That's going to happen.
Right. It's not going to
happen. It's not going to. And EP is still on his world tour.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so God bless him and may he have a safe return.
Indeed.
Tonight's show is I Can't Be Your Bestie. Now, your woman looks you deeply in your eyes and she said, "Can you be my best friend?" What do you say? I mean, do you smile and you think like, oh, this is love? Or is it the diminishing of love? We're going to get right into the show. I Can't Be Your Bestie. But first, before we do that, we're going to do a little housekeeping. And the housekeeping is checking in with everybody and seeing how everybody's week was before. That's just the last time I saw
it. That's the last time.
So, KC.
Yes, sir.
Tell me how your week
been. Blessed as always, man. I can't complain. Things is just moving right along. So I'm blessed. No hiccups. Speed bumps, of course, but you get a warning for that. But it's the potholes, rather, that I try to avoid by all costs. So I'm good, man. God is good. Family, everybody good.
Good.
All right. Mark Pope.
Welcome.
How your week been, brother?
Man, it was great, brother. First of all, yesterday I had a wonderful Memorial Day, you know, honoring those who are fallen in the name of our country. And it's like, you know, remembering those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Have some great barbecue and some great laughs.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah, great beverages. We had a good time.
Yeah.
So, other than that, you know, I had a chance to kind of dive into this little new DJ system I bought. And man, it's bananas. It can take up all your time.
You coming out retirement?
I'm coming out retirement for myself.
For yourself, okay.
But this is so fun, man. It's so much fun. So many features.
Take DJing to a whole nother level.
Man, like you wouldn't believe. Like you can play one song and it'll take the music out and leave the acapella. Can take the acapella out and leave the instrumental, little stems program. And they got so many features for sound effects and how it can loop. It's bananas.
Yeah, all into it. Sounds like.
And I can access like all types of data streams and music streams on a Wi-Fi on my system, my computer.
Yeah,
bananas.
So no longer use of a vinyl.
No, I got a vinyl top because I like the feel.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's ignorant.
Yeah,
it's ignorant.
Yeah, well, my week has been great, man. I just love the time that we're in. It's a challenging time, but
definitely
they say these challenges forge great character, and especially out of great men. So we looking for that and to stand 10 toes down in this time of adversity. Staying on your square is very a hard thing to do, but I think it's built for those that will last. Yeah. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna see who's gonna last this show. I can't be your bestie. So listeners, audience, y'all get ready to call in. I know so many women, they often say, I want to be my man's best friend.
Oh.
And for me, that kind of diminishes who I am as your man.
Right.
As your, I rather you say I want my man to be my best lover.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
I won't be my man to be my best protector. Those are roles I want you to be your best in.
For sure.
But be your best friend, I think it dampens my role as a man. And I'm not going to be going to check out the girl flicks with you. That's reserved for, I think I said this before, that's reserved for you and your bestie. Your real best.
Yeah.
You know. So what do y'all think? Mark, you the one that you said, hey, we need to do this show. So I know you got a whole lot to say about this.
I got a little bit to say about it, man. It's a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's have it.
Because communication is key. And what your roles are.
Yes.
It's going to be key. So here's the thing, brother. I'll give you a perfect example. I was having a conversation with someone just a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was telling me about something that was going on with her. And I was sitting there listening, and she had a problem. All while she's telling me, I'm thinking about how to solve the problem.
Yeah. That's what we do.
As I tried to interject and offer solutions, she still cut me off and kept telling me about her problem.
Yes.
And so it hit me. I was like, you know what? She don't want me to solve her problem. She just want to talk.
Yeah. She just wants you to listen.
We gotta know that whether they want us to be a sounding board.
Yeah.
And if she's not close to you, like you guys are not as close and like intimately, not intimacy, but like you really know each other. You can't tell when she wants you to solve the problem or she just wants you to listen.
Well, I think it's even basic communication with men and women. I think we're just problem solvers, whether you're intimate or not. We're thinking about solutions.
Absolutely.
It is.
So, and that's where I'm kind of going with this, right? Even though we're not in a relationship or anything like that, it's just that the understanding that I hear things differently. I don't want to sit here and listen to you ramble about stuff just so I'm not just go, yeah. What? When you talk, oh, for real? She did what? That's not my role. That conversation ain't gonna last long.
That's for her bestie.
That's for her bestie. That's not my role.
Yeah.
I fix stuff.
I fix stuff. Yeah. You got to be the emotional pincushion.
I don't play that role well at all. Cause I'm like, I'll say get over it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say to move forward. I'm gonna say, well, here's the solution to that. Tell the person how you feel and move on, or move them out your life and keep pushing. But that's not what they want to hear from
a bestie.
From a bestie.
Yeah.
A bestie's gonna rah everything.
Are you a best friend?
I was told I was.
With your wife?
I was told I was.
Oh, explain it.
I was told that I had to be.
You was told that you had to be. Well, moving on. We're not gonna have any divorces on this.
No, but I mean, and I think women just look at when they are in a relationship, a committed relationship, that's what they want. They want they man to be their bestie. They want to be able to tell him everything. And just like you said, do you want me to listen or just listen, or do you want me to try to give you some solutions or resolve whatever the situation may be?
Right.
I don't mind. Now I listen. I don't have a problem with listening because, that's what she looked at me to be, a listening ear and to give some solutions or my perspective on whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So I don't, but I'm sure her definition or her response would be different if she was to choose to call in or type her message or what have you. But, I don't mind filling that gap because that is my wife. That is my partner, so, and I'm going to be there. Listen, some stuff I don't want to hear. But hey, it comes to me, it comes with the territory.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think some things, conversations I don't want to have with women.
Right.
I will tell them, TMI.
I don't
need to hear all this.
For sure.
This woman was telling me yeah, my cycle started to yesterday. I was like, hey, TMI, that, I don't even know. Keep that to yourself. I don't want that visual on my mind.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, only time that's important is when you're a committed couple. You have to know as a man. I know.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I always had a chart.
Yeah.
I looked at my phone. I already know. This ain't a good time frame right now. You know, we gonna have to skip these.
Yeah. Hit me in a week.
Yeah. But when I never heard my grandmother say, grandfather is my best friend, or I never heard them talk about being best friends.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to be the best husband. I want her to be the best wife.
For sure.
Now we're changing the roles as best friends. But I think they feel that like I'm closer to them now.
I'm not cutting you off, but I was just gonna say, I think time bring on a change. So back then, marriages
it's a good change or a bad change.
Well, it depends. So some things that the change is good, and some not so well, because you look at a partnership. My role is A, B, C, and D. Sure. Your role is A, B, C, and D. So back then, that I understand why you didn't hear that, because there wasn't on that. I think that's something that probably started in the millennium, to where these women these days have come and to that, and that's what they want. I don't think it really exists. I don't
think they want that.
You don't think they want it?
I don't really think they do. Can I?
Well,
can I?
Those that do. Yeah, come on.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Have you ever been friend zoned?
Of course.
So it's like you're
With
getting
benefits.
married and you're being friend zoned.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm being friend zoned. So sexual attraction takes polarity.
Mm-hmm.
That's opposites. I'm not gonna be your best friend if we're that sexual. I want to be you. You're not gonna look at your friend like, oh yeah, I can't wait to.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Your friend, your best friend, is not somebody you look at.
Well,
like that with.
You know what, Canoe? I've been friend zoned a lot throughout my life.
Stop lying.
And
we're not talking about friends with benefits.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's go on to the next.
Allow me to add on a little bit, right?
Yes.
And I really hope that we get a sure woman to chime in, call in, text or something. Let us know something. I want your feedback, sincerely. Is it comfortable for a woman to know that her man is handling business and not know how he's handling it? Just sit in the comfort of, oh, he's got it. Is that something that's coveted? Is that something you want from your man? Do you want to know everything going on? Do you want to know, like, if the bills are late, if they're too much, if there's an emergency going on, or do you want to be able to sit back and say, my man's handling it, so I'm good? Especially if he allows you that comfort. It's like, why would you want to be so in the know when you know your man got it? So a best friend is probably in the know a little bit and wants to know everything going on, involved in it, hands on it.
Got you.
But a traditional man, I would say, it's like, no, I got it. Don't worry about that. It's my role. I got it.
Right.
That's not for you to worry about.
Seems like we got a few responses.
Yeah, that's not talking to me.
Yeah, when it says babe, it's talking to him.
Yeah. It says, baby, you're correct. You explained it well. You are able to fit those roles. It's never black and white. You provide a balance that fulfills the husband role and best friend role.
My man.
Well, I try to do what I can do.
I ain't gonna be so chummy.
We don't expect you to be, and she don't either.
Some have a different definition of bestie. You're right, Belinda. I do.
Yeah.
Kanoom has definitely a different definition of bestie. Because you think about, you got, your husband should be your friend.
Okay.
You all should be friendly towards one another.
Okay.
But to be your bestie,
Right.
and my definition of bestie, this is somebody you share everything with. They say men naturally need a cohort to share things with.
Sure.
They shouldn't go to their woman with everything.
Right.
Right? Because she's going to look at you different. You no longer are a mystery. And one of the most attractive things they say women have towards men is they have a little mystique to them. There's no longer a mystique if you're sharing everything in your world with this woman.
I can.
Right.
So you understand? That's
No,
what
I
I'm
understand.
saying.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not saying this. It's okay to be friendly,
Yeah.
but bestie, come on, get that.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to read. What was that, Lashonda or Loranda? We want you to listen and give solutions. But I was just having this conversation with
Not all the time.
with a few of my nieces and some of their women, lady friends, and we were saying, you know, and it was this, and I told them to tune in, and you would get the perspective of more men,
Right.
and because, like I told them, I said, men, we first of all, we suffer in silence. So whatever it is that we going through, we're not going to always bring it to you as our mate. We are not going to bring it to you.
You said it many shows ago.
Yeah.
You cry in the car.
We cry in the car.
Yeah.
So, and that's a part that they won't ever understand or could relate to.
Right.
Because it's always been that girlfriend type of relationship. You know, we need I don't know what we can call it, but far as amongst men,
Yeah.
you know, a brotherhood,
We need that.
you know, where we can sit. We may want to smoke a cigar or whatever, and that's where our discussion comes out at, because we can relate. You know, if I'm giving or dumping something on you, my mate, you're not going to look at it the same way. You're not going to understand it because it's a man issue.
Right.
You know, and that was just something that we were going back and forth and about, and she felt strong. And I told her, I said, I'm not even going to ask I told my nephew, I said, I'm not going to ask you in front of them. So I'm going to just let it go. Because my thing is, women tend, and I'm not saying all women, but some women use what a man say to them against them. So I don't have to worry about my brother using that against me when I come to him talk. He's trying to work with me to solving the problem.
Right.
That you're not going to get from a lot of women. And I mean, I'm not going to say all, and I'm not going to say the majority.
I say the majority.
The majority, well, Canoon said the majority.
I say the majority. Majority of women. Not all women, but I'm not going to generalize, but we're going to say the majority of women think the same way. It's not about whether it's right or wrong. That's just how they operate.
Yeah.
That's in their mode of operating.
Right.
That's just how they function. You know what I mean? I just can't. Friendship and attraction are they can't live in the same house.
Okay.
You know, unless you're friends with benefits.
Yeah.
And that's something else. You shouldn't be, that's a situationship. That's no longer friends or anything.
Right.
That's a bedroom. And it's okay to have those. You can be friendly towards one another, but that's not like, hey, homie, like call about, hey, I'm going to see this basketball game. You want to come? We're going to have a couple of beers. And we can't even joke with y'all the same way we joke with one another, right?
No.
You'll be like, did you just call me?
Right. They take it.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
So we can't be best friends.
Right.
Because the banter back and forth we do as friends, really, women can't handle that.
She's busy tonight.
No,
she's busy tonight.
They can't handle that.
No.
But I'm not. It's not Belinda. I want you to know that it's not Kanum is saying this. A psychologist, Dr. Beverly Fair, friendship is built on equality, sameness, and comfort. Romantic attraction is built on polarity, tension, and differentiation. So you want to be equal with your man. There's no There is no sexiness in a woman being the same as me. I'm not attracted to that.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm attracted to her femininity, and I'm sure she's
Her
attracted to
softness.
her, my masculinity. So the whole thing with polarity is important in attraction. So many marriages, they're just roommates now. They may be best friends, but
at what cost?
at what cost?
Yeah.
They don't see. You don't see him as sexy no more.
Oh,
He's just a good friend. I love to talk to it. We watch movies together. We wear the same sweaters. When we go out, we not bouncing off the walls and doing the chandelier thing anymore. That's my best friend.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel about
Right. No, and I get it. So she said it's understood that men and women will have someone outside of their mate to discuss certain things. But in the grander scheme of things, your most personal and intimate issues will be communicate with your mate. If you have that close connection, my opinion only.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not here Kevin, I'm not here to fight,
Yeah.
I just would respectfully disagree. This is Michelle Sanchez. Oh, we got some women that's
They coming in.
Brotherhood and marriage are two different things.
For sure.
Of course they are. The two shall become one. If you're just dating, that is the difference. If your mate is using info against you, that needs to be dealt with. You're not building a life with your boys.
Oh. Can you please let me chime in on this? Can you imagine? Use your imagination.
Yeah.
You're in a relationship with this woman, and you give her your innermost thoughts, like, "Oh man, say I'm getting older, my hormones are changing, I'm having problems downstairs. Big man ain't jumping like he used to. Man, how do I deal with this?" You talk to your woman about it. Instead of your circle of men, maybe at the cigar lounge or maybe at the golf club, you talk to your woman about it. And look at it with the shoe on the other foot. Let's say you have a woman who's like, "Oh, I got these hormone changes going on. I got these personal summers. I'm getting a little dryness going on." You tell your man that, it's like, well, is he going to see you the same? Is she going to see him the same?
Right.
It's certain things you have groups for it. You need to discuss those things so you can fix them or address them. You can have light conversation about it. As a married couple, you should talk about those things.
And then that's something that you as fellas, brothers, can relate.
You can relate.
A woman can't not relate.
No.
Because different things pop in their heads. If you go a week and you ain't done something with your woman, there's questions. She have a slew of questions that she gonna ask.
So watch this though. That's why I was going with this.
Yeah.
I met this friend, I would say friend, and she was kind of masculine. She was she was pretty. She had a nice body, but she was masculine. She'll say something like, "Oh man, he a good dude." I just like make my ears hurt. See somebody that pretty. "Oh, he a good dude."
Yeah.
Anyway, she burning bread on this dude she used to mess with. And I know the dude. She like, yeah, he cool, but this thing didn't work no more. He was going through this, and this.
Yeah.
Like he confided in her at one point, and now she like,
using it.
"Oh, he a good dude, but this." I'm like, "If you don't knock it off."
They're attacking his manhood.
Right.
Yeah.
Which what we said, a lot of women do.
That's bananas.
Because I mean, I was in that same situation. And I mean, this is back in the day. This is, but look, you don't say. So he got.
Let me help you out.
And that's what it was.
Right. That's all it was.
It was an invitation. That's all it was.
Nothing else.
Knock it off.
That's it.
Ladies, how do you want to be in a relationship where you can predict everything your man does? It becomes stale. He becomes stale. And, I know what he gonna do today. the monotony of every day. He not spicing it up. It's hard to spice it up. And this is what best friends do. You know your best friend so well. You know how they gonna come in the house. You know what he just not gonna be. Anyway, all these exploits can be done with if a man. That shock value. You no longer have the shock value, and y'all know y'all read a lot of erotica, and y'all love the shock value in those books. If it's not like, okay, he just came over and he just grabbed me and he just took me up and it was so unexpected.
Right.
You love that. How can you want something the same?
Just two shades.
Yeah.
Not 50 shades. Two shades.
And I'm glad you said because we just went through this a few. We had a conversation a few weeks ago. Well, no, not the erotica. Oh, okay. But it was a post she sent me, and it was I think it was in a married couple because they be in all these different groups, and it was like I think it had something to do with the wedding ring, and she agreed that that's what I do. The first thing I come in the house, we take my ring off. And I told her, that's not true. Come on. When you come in the house, I may have to go to the bathroom. So that's the first thing I did. I may hit the refrigerator. It's other things that I do before I take my ring. I don't take my ring off until we get upstairs and I'm getting ready to relax, watch a movie in the bed, and I'll take it off. Then, because she don't, well, why you don't sleep with it on? I can't sleep with it on. It's just, I can't, sometimes, my finger it seem like it swell a little bit, or whatever the issue may be. I can't, that's just not, I wear it all day.
Yeah.
I wear it in public.
Yes, sir.
So I got to sleep with it too, just in case if I have a dream and I'm in a room with a bunch of single women, that's AC. Oh, he mad
in the dream.
In the dream. So I gotta let people know in my dream that look, no, I'm off limits. I'm married. I don't know, but no, we just recently went through that.
I have to ask a question. It's mainly to the women. Like once your man becomes your friend, and we're gonna get to that. Once your man becomes your bestie, does he still pursue you the same way? Sexually?
Ooh.
That's the thing you have to think about.
Wow.
Because if you're no longer
these are shows, topics,
really sexy to it, you're just the best friend.
Wow.
Just like one of the boys.
Yeah.
He's not gonna look at you in a sexual manner anymore. So I really think they just think they really want their man to be a good friend. Say that.
And we
not the bestie, because the bestie knows everything. They know where the bones are buried, where the bodies, where the bones are, where the bodies are buried. They know everything.
Right.
And I don't think that's everything you should share with your. My dad used to say, I forget the Bible verse, but it was, you don't let a woman that lies on that bosom blow everything.
Right.
And that's the word. That's coming from the word.
And that's just to protect her. My dad used to tell me, your mother don't know where I'm at. Because if the police came and asked her, where's Mac at? She can't tell me. She's
not right.
She don't really know where he's at.
I know he left the house.
He left. So it prevents her from lying. It saves her the stress of lying. It just saves the woman. We're protecting the woman in that manner, right?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
We're protecting you. We're shielding you from this outside world, so you don't even got to deal with it.
Right. Who's that? Michelle Sanchez again?
Yes.
As a woman, I want to be able to express changes to my husband. He is the one sleeping with me, not my girlfriends. As we get older, things do change. We should have a figure it out together.
Of course. So we talked about weaponizing it too, though, at some point.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You can talk about it, and you should. I think every man should have a mature man that he's able to
express this.
Yes, go over with, even get a little guidance on how to deal with this, right?
Hope you have a male doctor, and you could go talk to your doctor. The doctor know more than you.
Yeah.
So, and you ain't gonna know about the gas station pill. So you can't give me no real good advice. As a woman.
And there's lanes in this.
Yeah.
You know the ubiquitous sound of a car when it changes lanes.
Yeah.
That sound right there.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta know when you hear the brr.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Stay in your lane.
Yes.
Like for instance, I can be everything to my woman that she needs as her man, right? But when she needs to talk mental health stuff, there's a licensed professional to do that. I have health coverage. I have girls. I have the co-payment. I have the payment. Go see a licensed professional to do that. No, there's a therapist for that.
Yeah.
That's licensed and professional to do that.
Wow.
That's out of my lane. Brr.
Yeah. Michelle.
Would you say that's some? Well, don't answer it the wrong way now.
Okay.
He can't answer.
He can't answer.
No, just throw it out there.
No,
Would you say that's some simp stuff when you have to cower to your woman and be her bestie?
It will be at some point. You're vulnerable to it.
You're vulnerable to it.
Sure.
You're no longer. Would you feel like you're no longer the man anymore?
That's what it is. Call it what it is. Yes.
Your nuts got clipped.
Ooh.
Damn.
Why you say it like that? But
I mean,
say something else.
Damn.
Say something else.
How do you take against manhood?
It just got a tangle. That wasn't good. But anyway, she should have every confidence that I'm going to handle my business. And I should have a pattern. I should have a history, a resume of handling my business, and she should be able to rest in that.
Well, Michelle, relationships are falling apart because the couples are sharing everything with everyone else except the people involved in the relationship. Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Of course.
I agree. I think more women do it than men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think but I know where you're going with this, and I'm going to disagree. Because you're saying you need to share it with the man instead of sharing it outside the relationship. You should have a group of girlfriends that you can go to and share things with that won't share it with everybody else, where it doesn't have the consequences of, oh, girl, like her man is having problems, and they're not gossiping about if you don't have that kind of girlfriends, you probably need to get it. You know what I mean?
Oh, can I chime in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
The type of girlfriend that she could confide in, we have to be very choosy of who we confide in.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So the kind of girl, the kind of woman that she should confide in should have the results that she wants. If she wants a long-term loving marriage, committed marriage, where both people are loyal to each other, find a mentor that you can talk to that already has those results. Don't talk to somebody single about married problems. Don't talk to somebody who's problematic about how to make your relationship stable. Don't talk to somebody who is just bipolar about how to stay steady with your man.
And don't talk to somebody that's 400 pounds about losing weight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How to get fit. You know.
Hey, you can read that one because it got your name on that one.
What you describe as a bestie canoe, I describe as my sister. So our definitions are different.
For sure.
Well, there's it is. It solves it right there.
Yeah.
That's your sister. And he can't be your sister. At least I hope not.
No.
Trevor chimed in. Can I read this one?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick out your clothes before we go out. I'm not Prince, but we can show and tell 50 Shades of Grey. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You would text that before it says, damn, Kevin, stop telling all my business.
That's our business.
Yeah, that's what you told your bestie.
Yeah.
Though. Your bestie is exposing. You just got to roll with it.
Hey, that's our business. Once you bring it to me, it's ours. 50.
Oh, Lord help.
as I was studying for the show, because I always study.
Right,
So
right.
the socialist, it says that emotional labor is real and it's heavy. Women are socialized to process emotions through their social network, multiple friends, family, community. When a man becomes the only emotional outlet, partner, and best friend, he absorbs a load that he was not designed to be distributed across many people. That was designed to be distributed across many people. So you're dumping his emotional pincushion, emotion. You're dumping all of your emotions on him. And like you said earlier, Mark, they got professionals for that. I'm not your therapist, but there's times that you can't talk to me and we can work some things out. But if you're gonna that's too much.
Right.
It's too much for me. You know what I mean? It's TMI. I don't want to know everything.
Well, shouldn't we as men be cognizant and protective of ourselves and say, hey, baby, I heard what you said. You said A, B, and C. Repeat it to her and say, you know what? Maybe you should go see Dr. So-and-so.
Oh, they're not gonna like that.
No,
because it's like that's like saying, baby, maybe you should get some help.
What's wrong with that? You got her best interest in mind.
That's not gonna work. I think you're crazy. I know a therapist. I know a good therapist, and I know a good psychologist.
Oh, say it ain't so,
man.
So we could get you some medication for what's going on. You bipolar.
You got into it, baby.
I just think because women are such emotional beings, men process emotions very differently.
Totally different
from women. So
totally different.
That's why you need somebody that's your best of the same sex, because they have an understanding how you all process emotion. Sure. And the same thing for men. We need other men to bounce things off of because they understand how we process things for the most part. And that's the only thing I'm saying. I don't look for a woman to be my best friend for me to go tell her everything. She know every little nook and cranny. I just don't trust it like that.
Okay. Yeah. And that's not saying that you wrong for not doing that, because but you do have some men that tell a woman everything.
Well, so can you say
no? I have not told her everything.
No, not you.
Oh,
I'm saying. A lot of times those men are raised by men. They don't know the man code. They don't know the code men have to deal with. They haven't reached the manhood that they need to know that they need to have friends, a brotherhood. Because that we talked about it the other day. Iron sharpens iron. You're not gonna get iron from a female.
Plastic.
Well, yeah, and in some cases, because I know quite a few of my friends. We grew up with just our mom in the house. So, and I think it's also the type of individual that you are, because you have some men that allow their woman, or they woman is that, have that more dominant gene to handle everything. And because my thing is, I only had one woman to take care of me, and that was my mother. And and at a certain age, as a teenager, I seen other ways. I didn't want to keep asking my mom for money. So I seen other ways to make my own money.
Yes, you did.
Because at that time, whatever it was, $3.50 a day, $4, whatever, wasn't enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you got a little female at the school or a couple, then you want to be able to have enough bread to go around. Oh, you want a cookie too? So you go, or whatever the case may be.
I get it.
So, but I know men that the woman is pretty much the head of the house. And if that works for you, I'm not saying, some people would say it's out of line.
I would say it's
out of alignment. Yeah. But hey, if that works for you, then hey, who am I to judge? I know that's the jacket I don't wear. You know.
Yeah. To Kanum's point, we men, we are sometimes treated as emotional pincushions, right?
Yes.
And we are expected to bear our burdens quietly. I can tell you guys this, and you may relate or you may not. I don't know. But like, for instance, if I have to go to work in a dog-eat-dog atmosphere, and somebody gets a promotion before I do, I get treated unfairly at work, I got to eat that. Right. I can't come home and share that with my wife.
Right.
When I come home, it's like, how was work? Work was good. Right. I'm not doing all that. Yeah. If I get a supplemental tax bill, an unexpected tax bill come in, and at the same time, some plumbing goes wrong and I can't fix it, it's like beyond my knowledge, and something, the car brakes need to get done, and I got to buy dog food, and the kids' co-payment is ready for the insurance. It has to be paid. Braces have to get done, and these things happen in succession. They happen back to back sometimes. Right. I'm not telling my woman all that. I'm gonna handle it. Or hey, babe, I'm going to work some overtime. Yeah. Or hey, I'm gonna go DJ this gig. Or hey, I decided to sell my motorcycle. Whatever it is. Right. But she ain't gonna have to worry about it. Right. The stuff I'm worrying about that's heavy on my shoulders, all she need to know is his handle. It's getting done. That's just to get down there.
And you're actually protecting her from the stress of it.
Exactly.
And I don't, ladies, is there something wrong with that? I mean, tell me if he's wrong. Like, he's protecting you from these outer stresses. Yes. And that's what men do. That's our role. Yeah. So you can't do that and then be your bestie, because your bestie know everything. So I don't understand when that comes about, like, and that's really a new thing. Like, people was like, yeah, I want my man to be my best friend. Yeah, that's what I say. I don't even think that existed back in our grandparent days and stuff like that. That's something that's a millennial type thing. Sanchez, I'm gonna call you Miss Sanchez because we're not friends. And I want to be clear that we're not friends. No, I don't share everything with my girls. I have amazing women of wisdom in my life. I want to talk to my husband about our relationship. Yes, you should talk to your husband about your relationship. He can tell me what he wants and needs. Heck, my girls don't know and don't need to know that's my man. He can tell me. For sure. Every man ain't the same and every woman ain't the same. Agreed. No generalization here. I mainly say it's a probability, a high probability that the majority, not all, of women act a certain way. EP, how you feeling, brother? I'm glad you listening to the show. Tell them to take some things to the Lord. I think they should take everything to the Lord first. Don't bring it to me. Let the Lord be your best friend. I know a better friend. Go to anybody. So, and he ain't gonna go tell nobody. Because I got faults. I don't want to look at you different. I don't start telling me about, I just want you to be this, in my mind, in my imagination, I want you to be this dainty, feminine flower. Now, if you start telling me I got thorns and my petals are falling off, and our relationships begin to erode and die like the flower that you are. I don't want none of that. So just, if it's life threatening, you might come talk to me. Right. But it's something you're going to get through. Okay. I don't need to know everything. Yeah. I hear you, bro. If you start to get dry, just throw some jelly on that thing. I'll probably receive it too. You know what I'm saying? What show we did, this lady said it was a pill that she would take. It would just lubricate. I don't need to know that. Right. Just take the pill. Yeah. On the end. Let me think it's natural. Let me think it's natural. Yeah. Tell me it's in here. Yeah. Now my mind is running in other. Yeah. It's like, oh, wait a minute. There we go. But in all true honesty, can you, and like Belinda said earlier, I have a different definition of best friend. Can you truly be a woman's best friend and be her husband, lover? A confidant is not a best friend. A confidant is somebody you can share things with. It's not a best friend. You don't share everything with your confidant.
Mm-hmm.
Can you truly be a woman's best friend without sacrificing your manhood?
Mm.
That's the question.
Mm.
Ooh, I have a rebuttal to that.
Go ahead.
Do you have a female best friend?
Me?
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
I got one. She knows way more about me than anybody else.
Mm.
I ain't gonna say anybody else. Any other woman, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and she doesn't judge me, but we've been friends since a very, very young age. She knows a lot of stuff about me.
Mm-hmm.
She'll kind of like tell me, "Hey, that girl right there, I don't think she has your best interest."
Mm.
And then, like, in turn, I'll see a dude she's with. Nah, that ain't the dude for you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys never had no sexual attraction towards women.
Never.
And I think that's
Nobody. Are you sure she never had?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, you're not sure. So you don't really.
But I don't know. That's never been an issue. The physical attraction, the physical aspect of it between us has never ever been an issue ever.
Mm-hmm.
But the honesty has always been paramount.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying she's your best friend, but it doesn't. She's your best friend. You guys are not in a relationship.
No.
So it doesn't. See, the friendship, you don't even see yourself sleeping with her.
Right.
Because that's your bestie.
Right.
And that's the same thing. The only thing I'm saying is if it's your bestie, the sexual polarity is not there.
That's exactly the point. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
How
about that?
Round to get to the
How about that?
But
How about that?
I would even circle that. And I would say there's not in all cases that men can't be good friends.
Yeah. No. And yeah.
Because normally 9 times out of 10, you're a friend because you were attracted to her. Not saying in your case.
No, my case.
9 times out of 10.
Right.
You were attracted to her. She put you in the friend zone because it was not going to work in her eyes. And you became her friend.
Oh.
But most men that are friends, they just laying in wait, baby. I'm gonna lay in a tall grass. She gonna get weak one day.
That's word.
She gonna get weak one day, and I'm gonna be there for her the shoulder that. He don't do this. Oh, girl, come on, lay it on my shoulder. That's a whole nother show.
That's gonna be a good one.
I have to defend that because I never lied. I never lied in the tall grass and just waited. It was the other way around.
It was a metaphor.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You get behind a tree.
No. It's because just like in like Mark was saying, but in a lot of cases, when women
excuse me. Sanchez, just call in because you're typing paragraphs. Just call in, girl. We ain't gonna bite you.
I just experienced it the other way around, and that's all. That's the only thing.
You want to pray
for, huh? Yeah, eventually, because when you're there and you're really trying to be a friend, then somewhere down the line, the attraction. When they get to know you, and then when you know what, you really cool. You listen, your personality, this man, and then that's when the attraction comes. So I think it go both ways, for us, and maybe sometimes they're not really expecting it to go that direction until it goes that direction, So in the beginning or in the middle, they using it as, this is my friend. This is my best friend. This, X, Y, and Z. And then you go over there to hang out and she answered the door in a negligee or just a robe.
Oh,
I'm just saying. I'm just giving scenario. Right.
Although, what about this? I think sometimes women want men to exclude their friends so they can have that best friend as a husband to themselves. Now they have no longer have this structure to fall upon when things men stuff come about. And it gets weird because now she didn't, I hate to use the analogy Mark said though, she has emasculated you in a certain degree, and now you are just hers. And that's a dangerous thing.
it is
For somebody just only to lean on you, only to lean on you. And now that's what pimps do. They try to take the person away from. That's where this mind manipulation begins to happen, and because you only have this person to fall back on. So all the your family and everything. Anytime they try to get you away from your family and all of these things,
right?
I'm your best friend. Da, 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 da. No, I had a best friend when I met you. You can't be my best friend.
It's a method to control someone.
It's an attempt to manipulation tactic to control.
For sure.
Taking you away from your safety net. Which
message.
For sure. And I would advise women not to isolate their man, their husband, from his strong network. For instance, I have a very strong network, right? And so I can recall a time where I was getting offers from attractive women. And my network pulled me together and was like, nah, dude, we talked about it. I'm like, dude, this and this, it's just so easy to do. Like, dude, it's just not worth it. Look at what you're risking. You know, and that came from people that I trusted and people who had the outcome I wanted. So that network was necessary. Had I had the wrong network,
you somewhere else.
Yeah, it just would have been somewhere else. Would have made better. I would have made different decisions. But that network is needed. So I encourage ladies to make sure that your man has a solid network.
Yeah, and it's healthy. It's a healthy man that has real relationships with other men.
Yeah, they need to know the men that their man is around, his circle, and know that just like you said, healthy men that you can trust, so there won't be, because when he get home, there it may be a situation, maybe it become an issue. So she has to learn to trust those men, and that you're making a sound decision of this is the men that you chose to be in your circle. Because then when things start getting out and she's going to come in between it. You can't keep hanging with these men, because I've heard about such and such, and everything that I'm hearing is not good.
For sure.
So that become an issue in your home.
Yeah.
So just make sound decisions.
Yeah, I think your woman would have to. I don't think she needs to know all the men that I hang out with. She would have to trust that I'm hanging around men of a certain caliber.
Right.
And those men are gonna not steer me the wrong way.
Right.
They're gonna help me make the right decision.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna not come to you and say, oh dang, this mortgage, I'm a little $500 show. I'm not finna bug you with that.
You ain't never gonna know.
I'm gonna go to one of my friends and be like, man, let me get a loan for 3 days. You know what I mean? So I can make it work.
Make it happen.
I think that's a healthy relationship, and she should have that kind of thing with her girlfriend.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes healthy people. Like, I know before I came in your life, you had a best friend. Keep your best friend.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be a good friend, a lover, confidant.
Yeah.
I just want to be lover, confidant. Don't even
stay in your lane.
Friend in it.
Stay in your lane.
I want to stay right.
Stay in your lane.
You know what I mean? You need some help. It's a burglar at that's when you call me.
Right.
call your girlfriend.
Yeah. And it go both ways because the old saying is birds of a feather flock together. And I mean, it's and I'm not gonna say on air because I don't know who's watching. But sometimes,
why are you worried about it?
Because if that's
Leave him alone.
her circle, like we say, women, they sisterhood. You may not everything that I'll put it in the past. In my first marriage, some of those women that was in her sisterhood didn't always give a sound advice, but then some of them may have been, I want, you just know women, man, can. Woo.
So this right here, this beards and bald heads, it's a brotherhood.
It's a brotherhood.
We come here to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Issues. Now y'all get to listen.
We just invite you all in. Yeah,
that we have, and we welcome you to.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's amongst men. You get to hear the inner workings of a man's mind.
Right. Yeah.
And you should take heed to that.
You should.
Because without this brotherhood, men can't be men.
Right.
There's a saying, it's a philosophy of living. It's called Ubuntu. And it's about personhood. We are because I am because we are.
Mm-hmm.
I would not exist. I wouldn't even not understand manhood if I didn't have men around me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want you to look at it in those terms and not look at it as these men are taking you away from your wife. That's not even. If anything, the right cohort. Let me stop saying cohort. The right collective is pushing you towards your wife.
Absolutely,
because we know that this is a good woman,
right?
And you need her in your life,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Just not as the best friend. That's my opinion,
right?
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys have had dogs coming up.
Yeah.
If you watch a male dog, if his father isn't around or a male dog isn't around, he'll pee squatting like a female dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he won't pee and lift his leg until he sees a dog do it.
Mm-hmm.
So you make sure you got some good male dogs.
Yeah. If you in the circle,
there's too many squatting
and
dudes
you
around.
squatting,
too many squatting dudes around.
We got to have that conversation.
Yeah, too many squatting.
Yeah.
I want to share this because this is some other things that I found. It's Dr. John Gottman, 40 years of research. Now, this is just not 2 days of research. 40 years of research says respect and admiration are the foundation of a woman's sustained attraction to her partner. When a man overshares, overprocesses, and is endlessly available, admiration quietly erodes.
For sure.
So I can't be your best friend because I would overshare. You would know everything. The mystery is gone. I need to, ladies, I need to keep my mystique. And, it's a good thing. You don't know everything I'm doing.
Right.
And you won't know everything I'm doing. But, EP, what you say, EP? You want to read that?
EP said it's unhealthy to be with a girl only all the time. I encourage that the male have some female friends. That creates balance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, it can.
Female friends.
Yeah.
Do you have female friends?
Stop.
I used to.
Ask me.
Don't ask me.
That's me.
They could be his cousins.
Oh, okay, you're right.
No, none of my cousins is my best friend.
Female friends.
Friends. Right? I do still have friends, because not only that,
I think your phone going. I got female friends.
Oh, we grew up. We grew up since we was kids.
Yes, sir. We have,
and it was females in that we in there where we grew up at.
Yeah. So
I consider them still my friends.
Copy that.
So it doesn't have to be anybody secretly. It's and she knows that. So where we grew up at, it was a bunch of us.
Yeah, for sure.
And we still remain friends with some of the men and the women. So yeah, I still have female friends.
If you ain't got an air mattress readily available for my brother, stop.
No, I'm done. I'm done. That's a good question. If she fell in love with a man, you should always remain that man, right?
For sure.
Yeah,
She didn't fall in love with you because you were her best.
that's for you too. Once you finish,
Mr. A.
See, Mr. Alexander.
You know my government?
Hey, you know hers?
No, it's on the screen.
Yeah.
Mr. Alexander, have you ever had a female friend, LOL, that you haven't dated? I don't think you understand the benefits of a good woman friend. Clearly, you're not trying to be anyone's husband.
Oh, shots fired. Do she know your government? She know more than your government.
You know that I haven't been. I've been a husband, and I'm just not one now. But I would say I've had female friends that it was distant friends, not the friends you go hang out with all the time, go have drinks with. That's somebody you dating to me.
Yeah.
It was like distant, like, okay, I met her at a business function. Let's say I was involved in Toastmasters. So I had a lot of female friends that was involved in Toastmasters.
Sure.
We weren't hanging out. I just saw them at Toastmasters.
Yeah.
Somebody I was friendly with, I would invite them to art shows and gatherings and stuff like that. But I never, it wasn't never nobody I called them and tried to get advice from. You know, I don't need to know the female perspective on most things. I don't call females to tell me how to date a woman. Because how many women have you dated in all sincerity? You haven't dated unless you go both ways. Then you might have dated some women, but you don't know anything about dating a woman or the sexual polarity that it takes to. I know a lot of men that date a lot of women, so they can tell me more about dating a woman.
Well, so let me add this. Like, for instance, I have.
I don't know if that answers. I don't even know what. You got to call in. Don't be playing with the Twitter fingers. We're not gonna have that.
I have a good female friend who put me up on a little bit of game because I have a compassionate heart. She was like, listen, when she starts getting in the corner and she knows she's wrong and she don't want to take accountability, she's going to start crying. That's a woman's ploy to soften you up. So once I got kind of hip to that, and this is a while back, I was like, the tears are like meaningless, but that's some game because I'm like, I don't want to see a woman cry. Nobody wants to see a woman cry. But when they're able to fake the tears with a flick of a switch, you got to get put on game.
Me, I would have told you the same thing.
Yeah.
A long time ago, like, they will cry on demand.
On demand.
On demand. Well, just to get their way.
Yeah. Well, that's something that I had to hear from that person. So from a female perspective, to know that a female telling me that the females do this is different from you telling me.
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's if you would have told me that before a female told me, I was like, well, he must know because he's been all them tears that they didn't cried over. He gotta know that.
Really? That's what he went with.
That's what he went with. That's what he went with. What was that Trev said? I think we gotta go in that direction because we're also touching on two different topics tonight, topic and a future topic.
Sure.
So definitely that too, because just like we were saying, when you get married, does that exclude your friend now? Outside friends that you had. So can you still have friends if you're married? And then Trevor, I think he said, do women, what did he say? Do women want to be your best friend because they don't want to have friends? They don't want you to have friends. Yeah. So, it seems like we keep tapping on that too. So maybe, I don't know, that may be
I would rather be the man she runs to than the man she runs with. There's a big difference.
Yeah,
it is. The man she runs to
than the man she runs
with.
Yeah.
Well,
because that takes us. Here we go with polarity again. The sexual attraction. She's running towards me. It might be daffodils and we're running towards each other, but they're running with.
Huh.
She's. It's about attraction. She's chasing you a little bit. Or you guys are chasing each other.
Well, if you're not your woman's bestie, do you mind your woman having a male best friend?
I don't even need. That's another show.
We gonna take it back. Yeah, see, hey.
There's certain things
Yeah.
I would be for her. I want to be her anchor. I want to be her anchor. The stability in our lives.
Hey,
I
come
want to be
on.
that.
Come on, Shug Pill.
But you shouldn't break all the water on the ship. Pour some of that shit off before you come on the ship. It's only a certain amount of water allowed on the ship that I can handle.
Huh.
And I'm using water because emotions are like they're so fluid. I mean, and I'm not talking about fluid.
Yeah, we gonna tap on that because
it gets bigger.
My husband had to give up a best friend because they were having relations. That's a no for me. Shall we gonna
you was
have
having relations with your
relations?
best
Shall we
friend?
gonna have relations? Shall
let
we
me
gonna
say-
have relations?
I think we should let women have their girlfriends, and we should keep our brotherhood. It's simple, right?
Yeah.
I don't try to replace the brotherhood with your best friend ideology,
Right.
And I'm definitely not going to replace your sisterhood,
Right.
with the best friend ideology because I think it's a healthy relationship that have these two groups of people that you can go. You're not codependent on one another. We're interdependent of one another. We don't want to develop these codependencies. And I really think you want me to be your bestie thrives on that road of codependency.
That's a good show too.
Yes. So I just prefer let's be interdependent of other. We wasn't born together. Like my dad always used to say, y'all wasn't born together. You're not twins. Y'all don't get the same thing.
Man, come on.
Right.
Boy, that's
So but the difference is what makes us special together.
Yeah.
That you do this well, I do this
right.
well. We synergistically together we work.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
of our differences.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't try to make us the same.
Right.
Then the sexual polarity goes out the window and Canoe be sleeping with somebody else. I say Canoe.
Whoop, there it is.
I didn't say
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah.
How we doing on time?
Yeah. Honesty.
We got to wrap up.
Honesty. On honesty. Yeah.
Honesty.
I said on honesty. That what you just said was you been
Okay.
Yeah.
On you said on honesty. I didn't want to get in no trouble.
Mm.
I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. And,
Yes,
and if you love this conversation, share it with somebody else,
please.
especially with your man. If he's your best friend, share it with him. And oh man, geez, we got a late comer to the party. If you want to read that, you can.
What is that? We all need a safe space, but it
Be it.
may be a male or female.
It doesn't have to be with our spouses or significant others. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I believe in mental health and physical therapy, mental therapy, all of these things. I believe in it. Go talk to one.
Yes.
Not saying you need to,
right.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Everybody has their lane.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We're gonna start with you, Kevin, because we're gonna get you out the way. Hey, you got 20 seconds. Say your final thoughts about this show.
It was a great show, great topic, great information, and hopefully you guys learned something from this. You know, even with us sitting here, we learn from each other all the time, not just every week, because we are friends, we are a brotherhood. So we also spend time together in between shows. So hopefully, and then like Kanoom said, the best the best way is to share this and invite others to come in and on Tuesdays and have a sit down with us.
Okay.
Mark.
Brother, this has been a great informative show.
Mm-hmm.
Our objective is clearly to make relationships better. We care about the Black relationship and having a healthy one.
Absolutely.
So pride aside, make sure that you're staying in your lane. Make sure that you're not over-informing someone. Don't get offended if someone tunes you out because it's not their lane. Make sure you seek the resources necessary to get the help you need to be the best version of you. Make sure that you surround yourself with iron, not just people who's going to talk and not people who's going to yes you and affirm you. You need to make sure you build yourself because everyone can get better. Everyone has faults. So let's get better for each other. Let's communicate and make this bond, make these Black families grow.
Right.
Oh, that was so beautiful. I don't even know how to follow that because that is one of the main premises of this show is to get the Black family to reunite and grow at like we have in the past. So we're not going to say it's impossible, but it is very possible. And us talking is getting ourselves together.
Absolutely.
So we could get our community together.
Mm-hmm.
But ladies, we don't want to be emotionally vomited on at the end of your day. So proceed with a level of caution because if that's what you're asking from a man to be, just take this about it all of your day at the end of your day, yada yada. We did a show on it already, and we was talking about a man's peace. If you vomit on him, you're really disturbing his peace.
Mm-hmm.
Say that.
Let an hour go by when you guys see each other at the end of the day. Let everything kind of dissipate and then softly explain your day. And not your whole day at one hour or in 30 minutes. So I would like you all to share this content with somebody else. We can grow this platform so we could continue having shows just like this. If I can't be your bestie, I just can't. That's just me. That's Canoe. I'm not speaking for nobody else on this show. I cannot be your bestie.
Let's get bestie.
Y'all have a good one.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. Be safe as always.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Yep. See you next Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
This ain't your average, just them good vibes in the middle of the madness. In a good place, let them know what's happening. Let's take it all around the world with a passion. We talking politics, check, relationships, check. Do it for the culture if you really trying to flex. Got 4 brothers on the go, ready, set. From the suburbs to the projects, we got the beers and the ball heads. I'm talking beers and the ball heads. We got the beers and the ball heads. We the one with the beers and the ball heads.